Let me show you how to ask AI. It's important to define three things: the role, the goal, and the constraint. For example, you might ask ChatGPT to act as a particular meditation teacher with the goal of helping you recognize your own innate awareness and the constraint that you only have 5 minutes per day for the next 30 days. Welcome to my second Siri Hey Satori episode. Today, let's explore whether AI can truly replace the need for a spiritual meditation teacher. Fast answers are everywhere these days. ChatGPT, Gemini, Hey Siri, DeepSeek. But are they really enough for the questions that matter most? Since ancient times, humans have been deeply drawn to the path of inner discovery. Whether seeking God, becoming one with the divine, or uncovering our Buddha nature, we all share the same longing for happiness and the desire to avoid suffering. But as we dive deeper, the journey becomes challenging, and like any complex path, guidance becomes essential. In our modern era, with the rise of AI technologies like ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, it might seem possible to turn to these digital teachers. We can prompt AI to emulate famous meditation teachers and receive answers as if coming directly from those teachers themselves. So, does this mean AI can replace a real living teacher? There's no straightforward answer. It varies from person to person. So, let me give you an example of how to ask AI properly. It's important to define three things that I just mentioned at the start of my video: the role, the goal, and the constraint. So, for instance, you could ask Gemini or Meta from WhatsApp, become a famous meditation teacher. My goal is to recognize my own innate awareness, and my constraint is that I only have 30 minutes a day for the next 30 days to practice. Please guide me step by step. So, when we ask in this way, AI can offer responses that feel more tailored and supportive, even as if it is coming from a living teacher. The key lies in how you ask. Framing your question with clear intent helps you receive answers that are far more aligned with your personal journey. In a previous video, I asked Hey Siri, how long should I meditate to experience benefits? The response was straightforward, as you can see. But my takeaway was that the real power lies in using questions and doubts as opportunities to connect with our true nature. The pure awareness, that is the very essence of meditation. In the past, there was a practitioner named Tilopa who awakened to his true nature without the guidance of a human teacher. but he simply declared Vajradhara or Doje Chang as his teacher to satisfy the skepticism of some of his disciples. In more recent times, Eckhart Tolle also experienced a profound awakening on his own. You can listen to his awakening experience in another video I have made. The link is below. So this shows it is possible to directly recognize pure awareness, the nature of our mind, without the need of a human teacher. Having said that, for most of us, having a human teacher is necessary, at least in the beginning, because their guidance help us navigate the complexities of the path until we gain the experience to practice independently. And there are also many who follow a tradition with an unbroken lineage of teachers, where it said that the blessings remain intact, supporting the path to awakening. Many seekers chase the idea of finding their true nature, but often it is simply the ego trying to accumulate some kind of knowledge or experience. This is no different to how the ego accumulates otherworldly knowledge to help us in our daily lives, such as learning to drive, learning to cook. However, if you simply remain still and let thoughts settle down, the ego, the sense of self, begins to dissolve. That's because the ego depends on thoughts and the feelings tied to them to continue existing. The truth is, you cannot know your true self as you know a fact or a memory. You are your true self already and always. It is known without use of the mind or senses. That may sound illogical, but that's the way it is. And once you have experienced it for yourself, it becomes an undeniable living reality. In other words, when you say, I want to know myself, I want to know my true nature, remember, you are the self, you are the I who knows. You are the consciousness through which everything is known, and that consciousness cannot know itself because it is itself. So to conclude, both ChatGPT and AI and the real meditation teacher can play helpful roles on our spiritual journey. But ultimately, awakening happens when you practice connecting to your innate nature anytime, anywhere, using every moment and situation as a gateway to awareness. I invite you to join me in spreading the light of awareness in daily life. Please explore my Anytime Anywhere meditation playlist to dive deeper. It contains guided meditation videos and also some of my personal journeys, like meditating in a cave or completing 200,000 prostrations. Thank you for watching till the end, and if you have any questions or something you have always wanted to know about meditation, drop it in the comments below and I will feature it in my next video.